How you guys doing? We'll be up and running in just a minute to continue. We've got some story time, I would imagine, on the horizon. I did meet with the group last night, so we'll talk about that. But I'm gonna get set up here, so go ahead and fast forward, but I'll be with you guys in a minute. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh man, I haven't played on this account in a while. Since the weekend, I would imagine, since like Sunday. Um, let's remember where we're at. I know yeah, okay, so we got our gun. I remember that. This Chadwick over here. Do we switch to the gun now? I don't think so. Maybe like one or two more levels. We might be able to have some fun with it on like some easier fights, but we just don't have like the perks necessary to make it super effective. Gunshot was super effective. Did you guys ever play Pokemon? Of course you did. Of course you did. Who didn't? See who joins us tonight. See if Tactical comes around. Don Juan, Sins, Pib Extra. Hopefully all of the above. But we'll see. You guys got to start leaving comments and stuff, man. You gotta help me out with the algorithm, bros. I feel like the more subs we get, the quicker we uh, build. Like we just it seems like it's exponential, which is pretty cool. But I do think that eventually we're gonna get to a point where like we kind of max out, so to speak. I think we can have a lot of fun with this guy too. Just dude, this weapon is seriously so good. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So good, dude. Where did we leave off? So I feel like we took a pretty big battle. I don't remember what that battle was. Dude, what's crazy? Our banner's only level 6 for as long as this man has been with us. He is but a child. And then, yeah, we got this awesome thief. Um, what were we doing? We need to head back down south. I think we're, like I said, I believe I said this, ooh, do we have someone that can use the Man Splitter? I feel like we are good enough to fight the late game crisis. I would like to have my gunner up and running for that. But we could easily go smash it right now. We would throw him in. We would throw him in. Probably even him. And it would be pretty light work. Pretty light work. Travel to the... Nah, we're not going to pop off just yet. Not yet. We need to cook a little longer, man. Do I need another hammer? Define need. I would like to have one. We didn't take Mace Mastery on him either. Maybe we get a hammer to give him as a insurance. And do we have a pole hammer too? Because we were gonna give him quick hands, I believe. I think we already have a pole hammer. Okay, so that's the next thing we're doing with him. Flail dude is pretty cheeks. A very good defender. Our tanks are actually pretty shit. Let's be honest here, man. 61 defense with a heater shield is pretty bum. I'm just having fun with this playthrough. You know, that's what this is all about, dude. Having some freaking fun. Why did we not fight this? Am I tripping? We need to go handle that. Alright, so... clear that out too, I guess. Hunt down, unholds. I'm good. Camp of the Slave Takers to the west. Ooh. Where would that be? Over here? See if we can find it. And then I think we can continue to look for... We'll look for another tank. We'll, nothing wrong with that. He's actually not bad. So he'll get to 33 defense after gifted and 88 and 33. This guy's pretty bum. See ya. Why did I pay that man a crown? He didn't even do anything for us. Yeah, I think this is a good, like, early game bro, although potentially... Dude, this is our man splitter bro right here, man. I just don't, nah, we're not gonna cook this guy for that long, dude. He is a good bro. I will be the first to say. He's a perfectly fine gentleman. But I think we're beyond the point of just looking for perfectly fine gentlemen, and we're looking for Chads only at this point. So we'll basically roll like every somewhat decent, or I'm sorry, we'll buy like everybody that we come across. As long as they're cheap, as long as it makes sense. Alright, so there's something over here. Let's go find it. Slave Takers Camp. Hopefully it's barbarians. I know I'm streaming a lot earlier than I normally do. But there's a reason for that. Is this unholds too? Dude, what is up with all the unholds, man? Oh, they have a taxidermist, so we do wanna hit that up. Poachers are pretty butt cheeks, and that's a very expensive lumberjack. So that's a good example of guys we won't buy. So honestly, love this attachment, doing it, and now I can no longer. Yeah, I think we do that too. Let's see. Yeah, for fearsome, as much as I would love to get this guy a hyena pelt, I don't know that he needs it. I feel like the dire wolf pelt is actually really, really good for him. Because he's got fearsome, and it helps with that. Reduces their resolve, brother man. And then this is reduces damage ignoring armor by 33%. So that's also very, very good. And we probably, I almost want to give this to our Nimble Forge. But I guess that wouldn't make sense. This is more of a Battle Forge attachment. And we got to be careful because it adds fatigue, so we actually could give it to him and he'd be exactly at 15. But our heavier, that's the thing we need, is heavier armor for our Battle Forge bros. So we're just gonna hang on to that. Famed bow? Not to be. Wait, we have. Why are we holding on to so much crap? I feel like we just like don't need this. Pretty crappy sell price, but what can you do? Dude, honestly, I don't want to spend that much on tools, but we need them because I want to repair this crap. All right. Let's see how much that does. 21 tools. Okay. Worth. All right, so it's got to be somewhere in here. He said the tundra to the west, and that was in Gunheim. We still have a retinue slot to fill as well. We could go blacksmith. That would make a lot of sense. We also can probably get rid of this guy now. I would like to get the bounty hunter. That could be pretty fun. I think we're gonna wait. I think I said that last time, but we're gonna wait. Bro, where are my viewers at? I want to talk to you guys, man. I got my PC and stuff now. The hell? Bro, what is there it is. That's gotta be it, right? It's not it. Wow, that is not a fun fight. Only a couple unholds. But so let's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The unholds are the problem though. That's not the camp. He said it was called Slave Takers something. The tavern room. He told me. Jim. I don't think, yeah, we have not fought unholds at all on this playthrough. When you fight unholds, you really want a good, ooh, lots of thralls. This is a perfect moment to get our weak boys in here. Who do we take out? Maybe we just take our tank out, huh? What you guys think? Because I would like to put him in here too. Yeah, I guess we could take him out. And then we'll put him. So it could be there could be some more crap over here. More camps. I guess we are going to just push them aggressively. I don't want to get hit by throwing weapons. Maximus Wong. Brother. Brother. Sure. I want to try to get some kills with our new boys. Ooh, good shot, brother. Beautiful shots, brother. Ooh, nice hit. Love it. Do we just plug the hole? Oh, there's a thingamajig there. And then, yeah. Go solo this man. Not even gonna shield wall. I'm gonna completely disrespect him. We don't need to waste the fatigue. Oof. I've tried out so many mods in the last couple of days since I got my PC set up, man. Dude, some of them are crazy. Absolutely crazy. Get this kill, dog. Imagine getting killed by a tank. Noise. Definitely an easy fight. But that's what we're looking for. We got some newbies. Yeah, I guess there could be some stuff in here too, but Tundra to the west, bro. Like, I wouldn't think it would be that far. I mean, maybe it's up in here. Up in here? Up in here. DMX, baby. Who remembers DMX? Bro, why are you, so aggressive? Do we fight this? I kind of want to. Um, yeah, we are fighting this because we hate the yellow guys. And we'll probably take out our banner is just like How long has this guy been with us? 112 days and he's only been 33 battles. Like, bro, tell me you're useless without telling me you're useless. I just feel like I use banners less and less. I am a little sketched out throwing him in there, though, because he takes, like, one solid crossbow bolt, and he could just completely wither away. This is not a hard fight. It's not a hard fight. But it's the crossbow bolt that I am worried about. I think I'll leave him in there. And, dude, the gun actually might be the play on this fight. Let's not be dumb. Make sure we give him his ammo. And I don't think we'll need to do any double gun shenanigans this fight. I just don't feel like his ranged is good enough to where it's really going to affect a lot of people, but we'll see. No, 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 no. Now, if I can make them stop. There we go. I don't want to fight him in the woods, though. Sure. Alright, I would love a heavy crossbow. Absolutely love a heavy crossbow. You, sir. Come here. They could have... three. I want to be careful of that tile there. I really don't want to fight him on this, I don't want to fight him at that spot. I think we're going to back up. Trying to be smart. Oh, wow, there's another one. Okay. Maybe we don't use the gun this time. We'll see. It's locked and loaded, so if we have an opportunity, we will use it. But I think I can get a shot at this and still move, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I can. Oh, nice whiff, brother. Okay, so they have 2 heavy crossbows. Hmm. Okay. See what you guys are doing. See your tricks. Oh my god, they're gonna regret that. This won't start loaded. Don't you do it. Okay, now I think we do pull the gun out, right? Like, don't want to cluster up like that, dude. This is a perfect fucking gunshot. Perfecto. This defense is pretty good. Yeah, I think we just go, we go balls to the wall here, boys. Oh my god, can you imagine if our gunner was in position right now? I think I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna route my dagger boy off to the side. He has Pathfinder, correct? Yes. Okay, are we taking a gunshot? I think we are. I think we are. I'm gonna wait. Bro. Don't do it! Oh, you motherfucker. See, that's exactly why I did not want to have my level 1 guy in here, or whatever level he is, because absolutely debilitating when you get hit by those things, man. Like, that just... to the chest, bro. Like... absolute murder. Honestly, 54 is not bad. Dude, just let me get this gunshot off, bro. Just stay, just give me turn. There we go. This is what we've been waiting for, baby. Oh, it's gonna hit my own guy. Son of a bitch. Okay, that was very underwhelming. Quite underwhelming. If our banner dies, oh my god. Can we man up? Hey. Oh, you're gonna get daggered so hard, my friend. So hard. I don't love that little hidey hole, though. Yeah, that actually changes things, but it's okay. Oh, bro. Kind of a rough spot, not gonna lie. Dude, if they hit him again, he could actually die. Dude, I am in love with this build, bro. It's quite good. Dude, why are we missing? Does he even have rally? You know, I don't even know the answer to that question. Don't do it. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna need to Chad out of this and go over here. Otherwise, he's gonna... Bro, can we please hit? Don't shoot him. Actually, probably would have been another good opportunity for a gunshot. Okay, can we fucking get real? Okay. Okay. What is happening? See, this is what happens when your guys miss a bunch of shots. Yeah, this is not great. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Dude, the crossbows! Stop! Fuck me, man. Beautiful hits, dude. We took some seriously stupid and unnecessary damage. Just being cocky. Take that, you little penis wrinkle. Yep. So not the cleanest fight. We did have quite a few underleveled guys, and we get both the crossbows, which is really cool. We want all of that. Take the helmets too. What else? I think that's good. Probably want to grab another bolt, actually, because I don't think I have a second one. Yeah. Glad I thought of that. Hey, we are totally using those heavy crossbows. I know that's right. Oh, I did have another bolt. Oopsies. Alright, he rolls a 4, which we like. We would also like if he didn't get shot in the face with fucking crossbows, but, can't have it all. And this is the risk that you run when you build these glass cannon range builds, because on both of our guys, we've not gone 9 lives or Colossus. So it's a little dangerous, but that's what makes this game fun, right? Do we go? Wait, hold on a second. What am I missing here? I think nimble is the move here before we take crossbow mastery. Unfortunately. Dude, Katals have like no durability. Are you guys comfortable with your tanks having less than 90 HP? I think I will take another HP here. Um, Alright, cute little fight. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I don't really care about that. Body off! Alright, we need to sell some stuff. I don't think our flail guy is good enough to even dream of using that. Not even gonna waste the tools on these. I think we probably keep that one. And then... What's up, guys? Are any of you guys returning from previous stream by chance? That's stupid. Yeah, I just don't think the gun is effective until we get to like 90, so we'll hold off. It's a fun thought. I don't think we need any more of these. We do like to have room for nets with these guys. Dude, the sell prices are so shite. Follow the tracks. I feel like we're kind of a little bit above following tracks, but easy fight. Dude, are we gonna have to end up buying Battleforge gear? This is gonna be so annoying. See if the price comes down when we finish this. Corey the Cripple. On the off chance either of these guys are Chads. JK. Early game, this guy would have been kind of a beast, but... Dude, these heavy crossbows are about to do some work. You guys prefer the spiked impalers over the heavy crossbows? I feel like most people do. Are we team spiked impaler or team heavy crossbow? I feel like we can ditch these now. And then who else is hurt? I mean, he's like hurt. And he's got that injury, right? Yeah, he's pretty much useless for this fight. That's okay though. That's why we have backups. Dude, let's actually put this guy on the front line and just watch him just shred people with this axe. This axe is insane. Look at that. $150 against armor, and it can do up to 72 damage. So, double gripping, he's at 90 attack, or 90 damage if he hits. Headshot 135. And he's got duelist. He does have cleaver mastery. But dude, it's just so good. I almost wish we didn't go cleaver mastery, to be completely honest. But we did that prior to finding the axe. And then him, we can probably do this. I don't need you dying on me, bro. You need to get it together. I want to leave them in this fight. Like, we need them to get their experience up. How many marksmen are we dealing with here? A few. We got guns too. Okay, good. Oh, you're a bitch. Those are just tier 1 bows, I believe. Yeah, this is a free fight. Got an idea. Not who I was aiming at, but we'll take it. Oh my goodness. Okay, he doesn't have quick hands, which is the only problem with this. You know what? Maybe we just bump him off. That was my idea. Did you like it? No, sir. No, sir. Headshot. Hand shot. shot max. Well, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. This defense is not great. Not gonna risk it. Dude. A random headshot so he doesn't die. You guys normally put Executioner on your range units? Pretty damn good. Executed. There we go. He misses. After all of that, he misses. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god, was that guy full health? So that's what I mean, headshot, 135 damage, bro. He just one-shot that man. No one had touched that man yet, and he just one-shot him with this axe. Granted, he didn't have, like, the strongest gear, but that axe is insane. Poke that man. What game is this? This is Battle Brothers, my guy. It's only the greatest tactical turn-based like strategy RPG of all time, man. You ever played like XCOM or like Final Fantasy Tactics, anything like that? I mean, it literally says Battle Brothers in the title. Just saying. Just saying, brother. Our food is about to expire. I have a newfound respect for duelists. If you get the right weapon, secure the hidden burial site, we'll do that. I'm just gonna pay this cripple so he's free from his corporeal woes. $37 HP. All right, go be free, man. Go to the tavern and buy yourself a drink. Dude, why did the sell price get worse after we did a contract for them? Make that make sense, guys. So dumb. We need food, though. We don't have a choice. Definitely don't need all these helmets either. But the sell price here is just atrocious. Where is this place at? Alright. Okay. Ranged units against undead are kind of pointless. He's so close to leveling up, though. I'm going to put you in. I think this is the first time this guy has ever rested. Truly. I doubt he'll level up off this fight. So I'm gonna throw him in. Dude, we should put the fur padding on that guy, man. Cause dude, those crossbow bolts, man, they wreck your shit. How much armor does this add? None. It's kind of a very good attachment that I don't come across too often because I try to avoid fighting unholds. I don't even know who to put this bone plating on, to be honest. Oh, it's actually brigands. And there's gonna be a necromancer too, isn't there? Well, I wish I would have kept my range guys in now. I hope there's not a necromancer here. I don't have any ranged. Actually kind of sucks. There's a leader too. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we might actually have to think on this fight. I think I'll take my dagger bro up that side. What are the odds that these would be brigands? Pretty crazy. Especially since undead came out of it. Like, I guess I'm just confused. He is getting his shit rocked. Jesus Christ, man. Not yet. Dude, he actually hits that. Yeah, we're having a tough time so far with this RNG. Like we took this look at this. Like he's hitting my tank. Like it's just crazy. Um we expected this to be a undead camp, so I put in some units and We're getting jacked up. We didn't take any ranged. We thought this was going to be an undead camp, and we're just getting fucking slaughtered, man. We could actually lose someone on this fight if we don't start getting some morale checks pretty soon, dude. Dude, wow. We gotta actually get him completely out of here. Not cool. He's already hurt. I almost want to just get right on that leader. These throwing weapons are just wrecking our shit, man. Gotta protect him. He's basically out of the fight, which is super annoying. They just have so many range units. I just picked up 2 heavy crossbows. We fought some nobles. And he's got a great sword. Holy shit, bro. This is gonna suck. We want the sword. That much I know. I would definitely prefer that my tank was on that guy. We may actually have to come over here and, oh god. Yeah, he hasn't gone yet. So... Dude, if he splits down the middle, he could actually really fuck this guy up. I gotta get him out of here, man. Really. Dude. The amount of marksmen. I knew it. I told you he was gonna do it. I fucking called it. Dude, this guy is ridiculously strong. So freaking fun. He does drop the great... He doesn't drop the great sword? Hold on. Okay, he did. I was about to be pissed. But no, you haven't missed the update, bro. But I'm ready to give it. We just, gotta kind of wait for some more people to join. But I did go last night. Dude. Absolute arrow magnets. I think we got off pretty lucky, all things considered. He got just completely wrecked, man. I also got my PC set up, Daniel. I'm not playing on it right now, obviously, but I did get it. Did you vote earlier on whether or not we should use mods? I was messing around with a lot of mods, bro, and some of them are absolutely crazy. There's one that I do want to showcase just because of how insane it is, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Are you on PC, Daniel? Or you're on console? Oh, I gotta set an alarm too, because I gotta take my son to basketball. Are you on PC though? Do you play on PC? You're on PC. Have you used any mods? Like other than like faster, swifter, whatever? Have you messed around with any of them? Some of them like are just so crazy to even like say out loud what some of them do, bro. It's wild. I can finally sell these weird hats. Why not Battle Brothers? Just out of curiosity. You should look up some of the mods, bro. There are some like have you heard of like Legends or Reforged? Dude, I'm so tempted to buy this. Dude, how many hours do you have in this game, Daniel? Dude, I would try Reforged before you try Legends. Legends is like totally another planet, bro. It adds the craziest stuff. I tried both. I played Legends for like maybe an hour. Um, and then I try only 300. Okay, yeah, I would get a little deeper. Um, do you play on expert? Reforged doesn't change like the mechanics. Actually, that's a lie. So Reforged adds like classes and like perks that stack with each other. So like if your guy's born to use a sword, for example, he has a bunch of like sword perks. Legends just turns everything upside down. Veteran Iron Man, okay. I could get a 300. It's a lot of money though. Our poor banner, bro. Just getting eaten up. To the north around Howling Wastes. Let's actually see what this is. Yeah, Legends like reskins all the weapons. It adds like so many different weapon types. It's crazy, man. This is undead. I don't know that I want my range guys in. Oh, I didn't give anyone that freaking dude. Oh man, I screwed this up. I didn't give anyone the great sword. He's super hurt. And there's multiple fallen heroes. Dude, I think it's best if we I think we run from this honestly and yeah, we're gonna run from this and switch our guys out. We'll be back. We'll fight it. But not with this setup. How's your week been so far, Daniel? This is usually about the time that I get on. No, I'm definitely gonna fight it. We just have the wrong guys in here. Like, my range guy has no business being in here. My frontliner is on the brink of death. Yeah, We just gotta make a couple changes and we'll be right back in here. That is a lot of Geists. Did you see that? 6 or 7 Geists. Okay. So, he needs to sit out, unfortunately. As valuable as he is in this fight. He needs to sit out. He needs to sit out. He needs to go in. He needs to go in. He needs to go in, even though he's kind of a little baby right now. And then I will use the whip for the Geists. We have to keep him in. He shouldn't even come in contact with anybody. It's been pretty good, man. Work is kind of crazy right now. Not in a good way at all. Not that that's saying work is crazy is ever good, but yeah, dude, a lot of people are getting fired. My company is going through like a pretty big restructure, and it's pretty hard to watch. Okay, now we fight it. Yeah, dude, well, you're not in the States, but it's the economy is just kind of crazy. And you know, when that happens and you work for a corporation like I've talked about on this channel before, it gets pretty rough, man. Oh, you're in Canada. I don't know why I thought you were in Europe for some reason. This is kind of awkward terrain. I feel like they're all going to go down south. Guess it makes my banner's job easier. So 3 fallen heroes and like 6 Geists. This could get pretty crazy. At least there's no Necromancer. Wow, another fallen hero. Okay. And maybe we actually move up on this. Oh, that's stupid. So our Canadian market's actually not doing too bad. Architecture. Is that what industry are you in? Are you in like construction and design? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 Geists, bro. Jesus. Dude, I think I just save his fatigue, as stupid as that sounds. Come on, man. Cleaning. You started a cleaning business? That's awesome, bro. Congrats. Is it doing pretty well? I'm actually, dude, like I'm at a point where I've done pretty well in my career and I'm really thinking of doing the same thing, like starting a business. So that's actually like, I don't know if I said that on stream last time, but that's like why I joined the group that I joined. In hopes that I potentially could find someone to start a business with. Okay, 2 guys down. But last night was actually pretty interesting in that regard because I got to like talk with some of the guys one-on-one, like separate of the separate of like the cultiness. And some of the guys are really, really cool. What do you mean working like a McDonald's? Just like how hard you work, or what do you mean? Dude, no way he flees that fast. What a pussy, man. Don't get it, bro. Yeah, but being your own boss, how long have you been doing it? Being your own boss, like there's a benefit to that. Sure you know that. Dude, has this guy hit a single thing? 93 attack. And this guy is almost 80 resolve and he flees on 1 scream. He doesn't get the rally on him. Incredible. This could go south pretty quickly. He's about to get tore up, man. This is not going the way I wanted it to. Seven Geists, bro. This is incredible. Man, this is rough. I'm actually gonna wait on my banner. I need to push up and hit these guys, man. Okay, that helps a little bit. Nice. Alright, I think we got it under control now. Holy shit. Oh, that's lovely. I feel like that fight should not have been that hard. What was that? 4 fallen heroes and 7 geists? Delicious. Dude, we better get a famed off this, even though I know we're not going to. I mean, we'll take the 260 for sure. That was rough, man. Decent gear. Oh, sorry. So you've been doing it for a year and a half. Yeah, dude. When you run your own business, I think a lot of people forget that like customer service is still super important. And they kind of fail because it's easy to tell customers to like F off and stuff, you know? Um, that's the wrong thing to do. We've got an extra 240. I think we're actually gonna hang on to it for him. Or maybe we just give it to him now, huh? But when you own your own business, you really, if you're smart, you understand like why companies have that prospect of like the customer's always right. Because you kind of like need to need to build clientele and get people to return to you and refer you, and sometimes you gotta eat crow, man. It's never fun, but customer service is easy if you don't have a boss expecting you to act like a robot. I could see that. But I think when you own your own business, it's like also really easy to let your emotion leak out and like I said, tell people to F off, and it's just never the right thing to do. I think I'm gonna keep that flail as a matter of fact. Terrible sell price still. Well, we found where the undead are at. We're gonna run out of tools. Well, that's good, man. Then you should be successful. What would you say is like the hardest thing about owning a business, like that the average person wouldn't know or wouldn't think of? A few on holds. Hmm. We need him for this fight. We'll come back for that. Bro, what's up with all the goddamn unholds, man? What part of Canada are you in? This is a very, very tough fight. I hate unholds so much, man. It's just you, huh? Do you work like 6 days a week, 5 days a week? What's your normal cadence? Unholds, unholds, unholds. I feel like... Flail is not the move for unholds. It's been a minute since I've fought unholds too, bro. This could get hairy. He doesn't... You haven't been working much just because there's like not work to go around, or? Okay, there is only two. So we've got that going for us. We have no ranged. Dude, it's so annoying, bro. Like, what is this guy's range defense? And like, why do they always target this guy? Zero. Makes sense. Honestly fine with that. Okay, you're a dead man. That was the worst place that guy could have gone. Very strange. Very strange. Don't love that, but could cause some serious damage. kind of want to put him on him since he's nimble forged. If he gets smacked, yeah, I need to do that. I think I actually just leave him where he's at. Bro. Bro. Fucking John Elway over here, man. Can we not miss, like... Sorry, I'm not responding and stuff. I'm just focused. It's been a minute since I have fought on hold, so... I think I just whipped the shit out of him, honestly. Brother. That could hurt, but I think his defense is like 40 something. Yeah, he should be okay. Both of those missed. The trick with unholds is you don't want guys adjacent to the boys that are tanking them. I'm in Florida. Now, him being confident is kind of crappy, but... I don't even know if you can stun unholds. I don't think you can. I could be wrong on that. Alright, overall, this was pretty clean. We don't have reach weapons, so we're going to have to make do. But, like, if I were to step him there, then he will... That will trigger his move to try to bust through. And we don't want that. So we're basically just going to stand how we are, and it's going to be a long, slow fight. Maybe not. That was pretty goddamn clean if I gotta rate it. No one took damage there. He took a little bit, and he got smacked with those throwing axes, which, you know, what can you do? That was pretty good. I'm proud of that. Yeah, I mean, Florida's a big state. What part of Florida? Winter homes, yeah. I was gonna say summer homes. Probably not. Did we even get any unhold hides from that? We got 2. This is just an annoying fight. Do we have any other regular viewers in here besides Daniel? You guys are being very, very quiet. I wanted to tell my follow-up story. My Wednesday update to my cult meeting. Damn, everyone else is like perfect. Yeah, maybe it's just a bunch of lurkers or people who aren't comfortable speaking up, dude, but I don't want to waste my story. Not that it's a waste, but, you know, the VOD will always be there, but I wanted to save it. It's kind of like our thing on Wednesdays, you know? Maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. I gotta get my freaking PC figured out, man. Like, I can't get Battle Brothers to stop crashing. I only messed with it for like 30 minutes today. It didn't crash today, which was good, but... the vast majority of people do not want me to use mods, so I think we respect that. We do need to put him in. Who do we take out? Guess him. This guy's such a beast, he just doesn't have dodge, so like... It's always scary putting him out on the front. So they just had a big group leave too. This place probably was close to like 30 or more actually. had that group not just left. Our banner should get a level from this. We might get a couple levels off of this. I don't know why our resolve is so poor. Like, we're not confident, but look at this, dude. Like, nobody has low resolve on my team. 71, 66, 78, 87, 73, 62, 61, 72, 59, which is, like, not great, but it's not bad. And for this guy with 80 to have a guy scream at him one time and flee last fight was crazy, bro. There was 7 Geist though, so like, I guess I kind of understand. Bro. I have a couple of video ideas that I'm going to put out. I was asked to do a perk tier list. That was one thing people asked. And then a background tier list, so like recruits. And then it got me thinking, like, is there value in also doing a trait tier list? So I have like all that stuff prepared. It should be pretty cool. I just got to figure out how to work all the editing software and stuff. I've been out of the PC game for a while, so I'm trying to figure out a couple of things, you know. But I've got some ideas. I think having a PC is really going to help the quality of my content, which will be cool. There's so much like different software. Yeah, bro. I'm looking forward to it as well, man. I'm pretty like creative by nature. So it's gonna be cool to like let that come out, you know? I even had thoughts of like getting back into like music. I think I've told you this before, but I was in a band for a very long time. Like that's what I did as like my career, in my formative years. Bro, like, I don't get it, man. This guy is impossible to rally, man. Yeah, I didn't say what genre. It's kind of hard to like put a genre on music. Not that like we did anything like, you know, like ridiculously um, cutting edge. But a lot of the bands that we toured with were pop punk. Um, some of the bigger bands that we played with are Mayday Parade, uh, MXPX. So, you know, some pretty big bands. I don't know. I don't remember how old you said you were. Probably wouldn't know those bands if you weren't like into that scene of music. But they're pretty big. They were pretty big. MXPX probably still would be considered like a huge band even by today's standards. I mean, they were certified gold in multiple countries. I think a lot of people would know them if they heard them, but maybe don't like recognize the name. Yeah, dude. Yeah, so Mayday Parade, we played with them a few times, and then they actually had one of their members. I know there's two singers. One of their members' brother had a band. They were called Go Radio, and we played with them a bunch too. We toured with a band called This Century. They've got like almost 1 million followers on Spotify. But this is back in the day, you know. Like it's been a long, long time since I've played music. But I definitely miss it, bro. Definitely miss it. It was a huge part of my life. It's very cool. My kids are like interested in music. One of my kids plays violin, and the other one plays wind instruments. Rolls a 1. I love it, dude. I wish he had enough fatigue that we could have given him Berserk, because he would be a monster, dude. Alright, dodge, nimble. I think it's time we give him quick hands. Yeah, my middle son now, he's got an interest, I think a little bit more than my other son. He's actually a really good singer. Like, as far as like he knows pitch and stuff like that, which, you know, he's young, so, but you know, I'm so tempted to give him that range defense. I'm so sick of him getting blasted by freaking. I know a lot of Reddit says range defense is pointless. Oh, dude, we only have a choice of one perk. Do we go quick hands on this guy or do we go fortified mind? I think we go quick hands, honestly. I think we go quick hands. Just so we can actually use this, and his defense isn't the greatest. So there will be some value in that. He tends to get hit more than he should. So he'll double as a backliner. This is not the greatest banner I've ever had. And I'm thinking we probably take Pathfinder on him at this point. His attack is actually really good for a banner. Polearm Mastery is also another thing to consider. I think we will get Polearm Mastery eventually. He's not terrible as a banner. I've just had much better banners than him. We have a lot of loot. I think I told you I've been playing Red Dead Redemption, the second one, quite a bit too. Man, I love that game. I was looking up mods for that. So there's a lot to choose from. We're getting pretty deep out here. I thought if the roof was collapsed, you could see in these things. I think we just stick with the same crew. Do you play guitar, or do you play anything? Does anyone in chat play any instruments? Okay, there's no Geist, so he's actually kind of pointless in this fight. That's awesome, bro. Yeah, I got out of, got away from guitar, like when I had my first kid. Oh, I know you. No, you don't play with the skin flute, Don. You play the skin flute, brother. You're so goofy, man. How long you been in here, Don? Quiet man, bro. I was so prepared to tell my story. I did meet with that group last night. Oh, there are guys here. Okay. 4. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, we cannot afford to be missing these shots, man. I think I'm gonna do a slightly different, I'm gonna pull my guys in so my banner can touch them all. How many regulars do I need to tell my story? I don't know, bro. It's not like a set number, you know? It's just more like so many people were so invested in it last time. I just feel like, dude, seriously, the headshot, like, come on, man. Dude is like literally 1 HP. It's not like a set number. I just would prefer that the chat is more active, I guess. I'll wait on my banner. Oh, I did not mean to wait on him. Shoot. Should have killed both of those geists. Yeah, I may just end up telling it tomorrow. Dude, it's getting, like, now that my kids are all playing sports and stuff, it's getting harder and harder to find the time. Like, I didn't get on at all, Monday or Tuesday. Oh, dude, no way he goes there. Shit. Double kill? Of course not. See what I mean? Dude went from confident to fleeing, bro. With almost 60 resolve. It's just so stupid. Didn't even have a weapon. No, you're good. I'm glad that you guys want to hear it, dude. I want to tell it, man. Am I gonna make a video of it? You know, I don't think so, bro. I thought about that, and like, I'm gonna be honest. There is a piece of me that like feels like I'm being kind of a shithead about this whole thing. I'm not in it to like make fun of anyone. When it comes to that type of stuff. It's really like not what I'm trying to do. And I think it can kind of come off that way. So I did feel like some remorse, slightly. But I'm also pretty human. Dude, this could end up being a problem down here, which is pretty annoying. How is he still possessed? His defense is not great. His is awesome. His is not great. Wow, dude. Yeah, I guess I just started thinking about like my friend who like is like active in the group and stuff, and I don't know. I'm still gonna tell the story. Like, don't get me wrong. There's no taking it back. I just want to make sure I'm not coming across like I'm better than somebody or like making fun of anybody, especially not like a specific religious group. It's just not who I am. I think I'm comfortable putting him in here. He might take some shots, but what's up, JG? Where have you been, man? How's everything going with you? JG the Elusive. I knew that was gonna happen. Hopefully he doesn't possess that cleaver guy and I take a bunch of freaking shots. Still have this guy down here. Yeah, so I agree with you, brother. I personally don't feel responsible for anything that was said, but I also like I feel like I don't want to create a dynamic where like people would ever come to my channel and like feel like that's what it's about. Does that make sense? Like, we're all free to say what we want to say. And I don't think like anything got out of hand. Like, let me be clear about that. I just want to make sure it doesn't get out of hand. Like, after last night especially, like, some of those guys are genuinely, like, really good people. And I think, like, we were talking about... They're, like, I just feel like some of them are lost. So, like, they ended up there and they're looking for something, you know what I mean? And I get that, and I respect that. He's gonna raise that guy from the dead. Dude, I should have ran up there and knifed that guy. What am I doing? I don't think he'll come out after him. Anytime I get to use this weapon, I am so happy. It's like this, dude, might be one of the strongest weapons I've ever had. Absolutely wild. I knew it. You had an obtain an artifact quest in the south against legionaries, but serpents came in? Oh no, dude. That's like worst case scenario, man. Yeah, serpents are freaking tough, bro. Serpents, I think, are like one of the trickiest enemies to like really figure out, you know? You won, but only had 3 guys left. Let me guess, they wrapped you up. And they just... Was it the serpents that killed you, or was it just a combination of everything? Like, look at the damage that just did. 143 damage. One shot destroyed his entire armor set. Insane, bro. Insane. Oh, dang. You still couldn't pull it together, man. the snakes against the legionaries stand like no chance. God, this weapon is so good. Wow. We have a lot of stuff to sell. 260, we will definitely take that. I actually almost just backed out. Okay, so that's another armor upgrade that we desperately needed. We're so ready to just stomp the freaking... Stomp the, Noble Crisis, but I'm having so much fun. I feel like this happens on all my runs. What time is it? Got 20 minutes. It's not even worth the effort. Wow. Who's gonna win? Who do you guys think's gonna win this? 7 Reavers, or a Necromancer, a Fallen Hero, and many armored? Who's gonna win? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, that's a tough fight. There's a famed here. I smell it. Reavers definitely won this. Ooh. Don't go back in there. You pussies. Ooh. Adding another 6 Reavers to that. Lots of Chosen. Okay. Let's... This will actually be a very fun fight. Think I can get this fight done in 20 minutes. I think. So he's gonna lose his what's it called? Fur padding or whatever, but I don't think that matters too much. Debating whether I put him in here or not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take that one out. What the hell? It's only fighting the 6, that's really weird. Only fighting the 6 Reavers. Very strange. Oh, come on, bro. Gotta hit those, man. They're gonna rotate and try to hit him. Oh, okay. Dude, this guy loves missing. I'm about to give him a sword again. He's about to go on punishment, dude. Too easy, bro. That was so weird that it did not take the full fight. I almost want to wear that helmet on one of my guys. Pretty cool. Doesn't roll a 5. What a bum. Okay, so I think we take Fearsome now. We're going to take Fearsome. We're going to take Overwhelm with this dude. So we get 3 more perks. We want to do max damage. I'm wondering if Overwhelm's even worth it. Because I feel like I want to take Killing Frenzy for the damage boost as well. But this guy, the Gunners don't really, like, kill a lot. They're more... Like, I just feel like the chances that we're actually going to proc Overwhelm on enough units to where it matters is pretty low. But I'll put some thought into it. Damn, I want to fight that, but I can't, dude. I don't have enough time now. Let's get back and sell some of this stuff. Daniel, were you around when we fought the Ijirok on my last playthrough? Let's remember to give our Battleforge bro the better armor. 260. That's not gonna work. Way too much fatigue. Yeah, we're gonna need to find like some famed armor. I don't even remember how much I mean he's an assassin, right? So we barely rolled anything. Actually, we didn't take any. We didn't take any fatigue with this guy. So 91. You really need like 95. 95 to 100 to be like a fatigue neutral and wear unfamed gear. So we kind of just missed the cutoff, but we'll be okay. Terrible sell price, bro. A video on all events? When you say all events, are you talking about like all the in-game events, or if like what do you mean by that? Damn, talk about an armor deleter. 222%. I think max is 225. I would never pay 12k for that, but all in-game events? Oh, dude, there's no way. Dude, there's like 1,000, man. It's funny you say that because I was actually looking at so I have 3 videos planned. I'm gonna do, and I need to finish like the series that we have too. But I have 3 videos planned. I'm gonna do a tier list on perks. I'm gonna do a tier list on backgrounds, like recruits, and then I'm gonna do a tier list on traits. I don't know if the traits one is worth it, so I'm still thinking about it. But when I say traits, I mean like these things right here: Optimus, Faint-Hearted, Bright, Fearless, Death Wish, Sure-Footed. But as I was looking into like the events that are tied to traits, it kind of made me like think differently about some traits. But brother, the amount of events in this game is astronomical. So to do a video on all of them, I honestly don't think it's possible. Um, so yeah. If you haven't, definitely go to the Battle Brothers wiki. If you just, it's linked to Reddit. If you go to like the sources or whatever in the subreddit, or you can just go to Google and type in Battle Brothers wiki. But you can read up on like whatever. It's good information if you have some downtime and you want to learn. But I really want to do the backgrounds one. Obviously, Sins and Deductor just did the perk list, so mine wouldn't be super different, but I think I just have a different perspective that would be more helpful for like not as advanced players. So I still want to do that. Um, but yeah, any video ideas you guys have? Yeah, I do go into the perks on how to not suck. The difference is when I rate those perks in that series, it's the value of those perks to people who are learning to play the game. So like the best example I could give is I say for new players not to take Executioner, I actually call it a trap perk, which I never should have said that. But look how many people I take Executioner on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of my, what do I have, 16 brothers have Executioner. And honestly, it is one of the better damage perks you can take in the game. But a beginner is not going to get value out of Executioner when Executioner pops up to be chosen, if that makes sense. So, like, I tried to, without overtly saying, like, hey, when you are level 2, you need to take Colossus or 9 Lives or Fast Adaptation. I kind of rate them, like, how much value they're going to get out of them at the time that it pops up. So, no one should be taking Executioner at level 3. Like, you just shouldn't. You should be taking Gifted. Or you should circle back and take like 9 Lives or Colossus if you didn't. Or if you have a shitty guy and you're like, why can't I hit anything at level 3? You should circle back and take Fast Adaptation. You'll get more value out of Fast Adaptation on a Zergling little fodder bro than you even will Gifted. So I kind of like, it was a different train of thought than if I just went in and I'm like, hey, which of these perks are good and why? So hopefully that makes sense. But that's kind of why I want to do it, to like clear up for people who may watch that series and then like see my streams, because there's a lot of people that watch the stream and they don't like ever engage, which is cool. Like I expect that, but I don't want them to be confused by like why I take some of these perks if they feel like I'm telling them not to take it. Like anticipation is another one. Like I don't remember what I say about anticipation, but I know I don't rate it very highly. And I think anticipation is a good perk, like probably like C tier, and I take it on a handful of frontliners. Like on this playthrough, I have it on 1, 2. I have it on 2 right now, and I'll probably also take it on my banner. So I just want to go into like more depth on some of my perk choices. I also tell people you know, don't ever take dodge if you aren't going to take relentless. I kind of still stand by that, but you could technically take relentless and not take dodge. I don't know why you would, because like they do synergize really well with each other. But a good example of that would be like this guy doesn't have dodge. He didn't really need relentless because it's not like the build. But yeah, I just want to clear up some things if that makes sense. I'll never change my mind about footwork, I don't think. I'll never change my mind about bullseye or like archery, bows in general. Um, but yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. Do you feel like you've played better since like going through that series? I've gotten some great feedback. But also again, like stuff's always popping off on Reddit. There was a thread that like no one tagged me in, but I just saw because I read like all the posts because I'm just like active in that subreddit. And there was a guy that was asking for help, and someone posted my series. They're like, "Yo, you should check this out." And then like another guy was like, "Yeah, this has really helped me." But then there was a guy that was like, "The series, the problem with the series is it's too long," and it had like a bunch of upvotes. And it's like, dude, if you actually watch the series and you don't just say, I'm not going to watch this because the first episode's an hour long, if you're teaching someone how to play this game, it needs to be that long, in my opinion. Like, there's so much to go over. And I know a lot of people are not, like, maybe I'm projecting, but dude, no one is like, I shouldn't say no one. Very few people are like reading the tooltips and like understanding that like weapons like this, although they say it does 75 to 90 damage, they're not hovering over this and going, wow, it actually does 135. So there's like so much stuff that can be taught by explaining, and like you can learn it way quicker. And I think watching that series will make someone better so much faster than if they just play on their own. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I wish that someone went into the depth that I did when I started playing this game, and I just don't feel like anyone does, so that's why I made the series the way that I did. Yeah, exactly, bro. Undead is a perfect example. Like, I still watch people fight undead, and it's like they don't change their strategy. The same, they fight them the same way they would against like a bunch of brigand thugs and raiders. Like, you can't do that against undead, bro. If your formation breaks early on, your guys are gonna die because they have backstabber, and a lot of undead have like axes and cleavers, and you have bad armor. And people think undead are hard, dude. They're like the easiest fight in the game if you know what you're doing. So yeah, I'm proud of this series, bro, and I'm glad that a lot of people like it as much as they do. Um, but it does suck that there's criticisms that it's too long. I just don't know how to make it any shorter. And I feel like if you guys noticed, like, for those of you who have watched it, like, since episode 1, like, when I got to, like, episode 10, maybe like 15, like 15 to 18, 15 to 19, I feel like those are those are the worst episodes because like I was hearing all these people say you need to make it shorter, you need to make it shorter, and I feel like it lost quality. And then that was echoed by the people who were like, "Hey, can you please go back to like a full playthrough because like we just get more out of it." So you can't please everybody. I don't know. And I want to do like an advanced series that obviously I won't have to talk through tooltips and I won't have to talk through like what it means when I say, "Hey, I'm gonna gear shuffle this stuff." You know, but like in the beginning, if I say I'm going to do a gear shuffle really quick and an armor check, and then I just do it and don't show what I'm doing, new players aren't going to know what I'm doing. They're not going to know that, like, hey, this guy's injured, but I still need him to fight. So I'm going to switch these two, and I'm going to switch their weapons so I still get his damage, but he's not at risk of getting hit. Like, there's so much nuance in this game to keep you in the fight, to keep your line rotating so you can continue to fight even when you're injured. There's so much, like, use in not putting shields on everyone and like using tanks the way that they're designed. So, anyways, I don't know. I'm passionate about this game, bro. As you can probably tell. I just love this game. But as always, man, I appreciate you guys. I gotta get ready to take my kids to basketball. If you watch the stream with any regularity or you like the content, it sounds so lame, but please drop a like. Like it really helps the algorithm, and it brings so much more people to the content. I'm hoping that with this resurgence of the game, that the creators, after they're done with Menace, like really, really see how much people love this game, and I know they know, and they make more DLC for it, or they come out with a second Battle Brothers. Like, God, that would be so goated. If they came out with a Battle Brothers 2, I swear to God, like that's all I would play. But now I just have so many hours in this game, and like it's the same way with other creators, like Sins, Deductor, like Slurgy is like the only one in Captain Zoo. They're like the only ones that continue to play this game, continue to make content on it. But everyone else is just like burnt out. Like at a certain point, you do everything that can be done in this game, and it's like it just gets redundant. And then like a lot of them are like purists, so they don't want to like install mods like Legends and Reforged, even though it does like create basically a brand new game. So if any of you in chat are like at that point where you're like this game is kind of boring, dude, go install Reforged. Start with that, and if you like that, it changes the perk system completely, gives you new backgrounds. So the other question I had for you guys, but it doesn't seem like there's that many regulars on here, is like at some point I want to switch to PC, so we're gonna lose like all of this gameplay. I don't think anyone cares about that, but I'm deciding like what mods do you guys find acceptable. I know so many people just play vanilla, so they don't want to see like different. No one wants to see Reforged if they can't play it. No one wants to see Legends if they can't play it. So like that's what I want to know from you guys. Like, what content do you want to see on Battle Brothers moving forward? Because my PC is set up now, and I'm basically just figuring out like my stream setup itself, how to like multi-stream. I got to get all that stuff active, which it is. I'm at the point where I'm like testing levels on my microphone just to make sure everything's good, and then I've been running into a little bit of issue where the game is crashing, which is pretty annoying. So I want to work through all of that before I start streaming, and then have to like reset after an hour. But anyways, I appreciate you guys, man. Yeah, that's the thing with Slurgy. I don't want to say it's the problem because there's no problem. He's a fucking amazing player. When I first started watching Slurgy, I did not understand why he was as good as he was because he doesn't talk through anything. He just plays, right? And if you are good at the game and you're, I want to say like advanced expert level, and you watch Slurgy, you will learn something from him. But if a new player watches Slurgy, you're not learning anything because he just does stuff and you don't understand why. So that's some of the stuff I want to cover on the advanced series, like how to build an initiative bro effectively. You know what I mean? Like use these types of guys here with Relentless, and just look at these guys, bro. 303 kills in 160 battles, 246 and 158. Like nobody on my team even compares to these guys. These are day one nimble bros that we leaned into initiative on. We gave them Relentless, and like we just abused that mechanic. So I still think there's more stuff I can teach after this series, but anyways, I do have to go, bro. Appreciate you guys, man, and I hope to get on tomorrow. If so, I hope to see you guys there. Have a great night, guys.